Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today is a very exciting video because I am collaborating with a very good friend of mine. Her name is Jaime French, and I will get more into the collaboration when we start the actual tutorial. But today I'm doing a full face of makeup that I hate. I was very surprised. There's a lot of products that I still hate. They're actually on my face right now, but there are a lot of products that I actually, with this second chance, I ended up liking. And so yeah, it was just an interesting video because there's a lot of reasons why some of these products didn't work out, but there are some products that actually just gave me a really bad first impression, but now they look pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy. And if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so let's get started. Really quickly, I wanted to explain to you guys how this is a collaboration video and how it's a two-part collaboration video. I don't think I've ever seen a two-part, but the reason why it's a two-part, how many times did I say two-part? So today we decided to do a full face of makeup that I hate and that Jaime hates, and we're just going to try out a bunch of products that pretty much I remember not liking. Hopefully maybe now I will start liking them again. And of course Jaime's going to do the same thing on her channel, and then we're going to swap makeup bags. So I'm actually going to ship her out all my makeup that I didn't like, and she's going to do the same to me. So that way we can film another video, try it out, and maybe some of the products that didn't work out for her will work out for me and vice versa. If you don't know who Jaime French is, she is right here. She's actually one of my good friends here on YouTube. She's literally one of the coolest girls I've ever met, and her channel recently blew up, and I'm so happy for her. And when I discovered her channel, I really thought that she was very underrated, just because she's not only like a really good makeup artist, but she's just hilarious. She's very creative. Like, definitely go watch her videos if you guys want to see like different things that are just, I don't know, just like funny and creative. I think you'll really enjoy her channel. So I will link her video and her channel down below, so y'all should check it out. And now that I talked your ear off, let's get started for real with the makeup. I literally was thinking to myself, I don't think there's any brow products that I don't like. So I went ahead and did my brows, and then I realized that there is a product that I don't like. So I'm just going to share it with you guys real quick because I will be sending it to Jaime. So it is not what I have on my brows right now. I'm just a big failure. But it is this guy. This is the Covergirl Brow Pomade in the shade 710. It just slides around. It's kind of hard to like build it up. And also you really have to set it with a powder. If not, it will just slide around. So I personally don't like this like at all, and I feel like if you have oily skin, you're also gonna hate it. The first one I want to talk about is this Milk Makeup Primer. This is the Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. So I actually did a whole video reviewing this, and I just remember not liking it because, like I said, it's a luminous blur stick. Usually when you have a lot of luminosity in products, like face products, a lot of the times it doesn't actually blur because luminous things, they highlight your face, so they're also highlighting the bad stuff, kind of like a pimple or texture. And also it's kind of hard to like know how much to put. You're supposed to put like a thin layer. I just feel like it does nothing for my skin. All I see is like little glitters on my skin, and then again, it didn't really do anything for my texture. It's not like it's moisturizing, it's just kind of greasy in a way. So I don't know, I guess I stand by what I said. I don't think this doesn't really do anything other than give your face some luminosity. And do I think you need to spend like money for that? No, you could use so many different products. Okay, so for foundation, I do have two foundations. They're both drugstore. So let's talk about this one real quick. This is the Maybelline SuperStay Stick Foundation, and I have it in the shade 220 Natural Beige. This was really such a disappointment because I actually love the SuperStay foundation, just like the liquid one. It's one of my all-time favorite foundations. So when it came out in a stick, I really thought, obviously it wasn't gonna be the exact same formula, but I thought it was gonna be like a similar finish. My first problem with it is how much product is in this. I actually only tried this foundation once. Look at this. Look at this nub. I'm pretty sure this foundation was like $10. Would you pay $10 for this nub? And I also just remember it being really thick and cakey, and again, just show a lot of texture and separate a lot. So I feel like a lot of the products that I don't like that I'm gonna show in this video are sticks. Maybe I'm just not supposed to be using sticks. I think if you do like the formula for this, this is more of a touch-up stick. I just don't think you should buy this and use it as foundation all the time because you're gonna run out. This is just so, it just doesn't look good. You know how sometimes foundation looks like foundation and like another layer? This is exactly what this is. And even though the liquid form is a little bit heavy, it does blend into the skin way, way better. Already is like creasing on my nose. And it just doesn't look good. My skin looks so bad and textured, and I don't have that textured of skin. The next foundation I want to talk about is this guy right here. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup All Day Wear, and I do have it in the shade Tawny. This was such a big disappointment because I ended up doing a whole video on this and the concealer, and I loved the concealer. Like, I still do. I think it's an amazing concealer, but this foundation, I just remember it being very greasy. I know it's luminous, but I just remember it being like super greasy and just didn't look good at the end of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and just apply maybe like 1.5 pumps. Whoa, was I really this tan? Yeah, I had tanner days back in the day, guys. That is safe to say. I'm actually gonna blend it out with a sponge that I really don't like. I don't like this. I bought this because Casey Holmes loved this. This is the Real Techniques sponge, but it's a face and body sponge. This is a Wet n Wild one. Look how big this is. After using the Wet n Wild one and the e.l.f. one that are so squishy, I just like a very squishy, soft sponge. This, not only is it really awkward because of the shape, but it's just really tough. Blend this out. I literally feel like I'm getting punched in the face. I'm gonna look back at that video and see if this actually matched me, because I don't think I've ever been this skin tone. It looks okay. It's just very luminous, borderline greasy. Like, it looks like you took foundation and you mixed it with like some oil. But it actually doesn't look bad. This side looks a lot worse. And I'm sure it's just gonna look worse because I'm using products that I hate, but let's just give it a shot. The winner of the worst foundation that I've tried is this guy right here. Okay, so for concealer, I remember trying this out and I actually don't remember why I don't like it. That's why I wanted to do this video before I sent Jamie a bunch of stuff. This is the Bare Minerals BAREPRO Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Again with the stick. I think that I don't like sticks. Oh, this is actually applying really nice. I thought it was gonna like really tug. I'm not gonna put it on my eyelids because I usually do use concealer on my eyelids for primer, but I actually have a primer that I really don't like. So I'm just gonna use this to highlight. Wow, this is going on so creamy. Let's just take our watermelon and blend it out. I don't understand how people blend this out under their eyes. Maybe I should change the title of the video to products that I think I don't like and maybe them proving me wrong. I mean, obviously I look ridiculous because none of these colors and shades are supposed to go together. It gave me like a medium coverage. It literally is so creasy under my eyes. And I'm blending it out. Oh, that does not look good. I really wish I could zoom you guys in. Wow, my skin looks disgusting. Can you guys see this? How bad that looks? Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, that is a no. That makes me look like I have under eyes that are 20 years older than me. So for powder, I have this powder right here. I know this is a $1 powder, but hey, again, I don't discriminate makeup for the price. You know, I expect it all to be good, and if it's not, then I'm gonna put it in a video like this. So this is the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder, and it is in the shade Banana. Now, there's a lot of powders that I like that are in the shade Banana, that are just banana powders, and I feel like I just remember this one turning my under eyes literal yellow. I'm gonna blend out my life real quick, and then we're gonna apply it. Okay, so this obviously wasn't as dramatic as I made it out to be. Here's the thing. It's like, you know how like our creases under our eyes are inevitable? Well, even though like my face looks fine when it's set, the creases that the concealer made they're just like extra yellow. Like this powder is like darker yellow in the creases, so it makes the creases even more noticeable, and usually powder is supposed to make them less noticeable. I also set around my smile lines, and I feel like you can't even see on camera, but there's like a distinct just like yellow mark around my mouth. So maybe I don't hate this, but out of my whole collection, this is my least favorite. Okay. See, I'm not mean. Okay, so next we have some contour, and I wanted to talk about this guy right here. This is the LA Girl Pro Contour Highlight and Contour Powder, and it is in the shade Light. So I tried this out when I did a full face of LA Girl, and I love LA Girl. They have so many bomb products. I just remember not necessarily having a problem with this shade, but just remembering this little contour shade to be super muddy and hard to blend. Let's do it. Oh my god, this is already bad. This just does not look good. I just can't get on board with this when there's contour kits like the Wet n Wild ones that are literally my favorite, that are probably almost the same price as this. I'll see how bad this looks. Oh my god. This down here, just to make our bad contour just a little bit sharper. Leo, come here. You want to be in the video? Leo really wants to make an appearance. This is my kitty, Leo. Hi, baby. You're so cute, but you gotta let me film. See, it's not that much fun up here. It's not any different. Show me your cute little face. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys, there wasn't a bronzer that I thought, oh my god, I hated that bronzer, but I just remember being very disappointed by this. This is the e.l.f. Baked Bronzer, and it's in the shade Los Cabos. Right now, this is really the only questionable bronzer that I have, and I just remember it not being very pigmented. I know, it's a baked product, and you're supposed to scrape the top. Look at this. I scraped the top, and I just feel like it's not really giving me like very much payoff, and I just remember people raving about this, so like I was kind of just confused as to why. It's actually showing up for the first time. Like I feel like it showed up on my skin, especially on camera, because in my mirror it doesn't really look like it, but on camera it does. But there's like nothing shimmery about it. I mean, it's supposed to be like a luminous baked bronzer, but there's literally no glow on my skin. It's just like a whatever product, like it's fine. So maybe Jamie will actually like this, especially because she's lighter in skin tone, so maybe this will show up more on her. But for me, if you have like a medium skin tone, I feel like this is kind of a waste of money. Oh my god, let's talk about blush. I have a blush that I hated. I have loved every single product, literally, that I've tried from Ofra except this. This is the Ofra blush in the shade Bellini. I just remember this being like the most powderiest mess ever. I feel like you can like see, like there's literally so much powder around the rim. You see this powdery mess? It literally looks like chalk, like straight up chalk. Oh, it looks kind of cute on the skin, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's kind of cute. How does this turn into that? It looks kind of cute. It looks like a nice little sunburn. I feel like I judged it too hard, just like from this, like it's just so like powdery and chalky looking that I feel like I didn't give it a shot, but I feel like that looks really cute on the skin. See, honestly, like I'm not even mad because I wanted to do this video so that maybe, just maybe, I actually fell in love with a product that I thought that I hated, that I never touched. I kind of like this, but I will say, if you are interested in purchasing an Ofra blush, just know that it's gonna look super chalky and it's gonna throw you off, but it actually looks cute on the skin. All right, let's just knock out the eyes real quick. And let's talk about this eye primer that I really didn't like, and I think I'm still not gonna like it. It's this guy. This is the CoverGirl Lid Lockup Eyeshadow Primer, and I believe it's just clear. Well, I'll tell you one thing that I don't like off the bat is that it doesn't really have any coverage when it comes to like eyeshadow primers. I'm already not gonna like it if it's clear. I really like having like an even base. So I'm gonna blend this out with my finger because I remember last time I blended out with a brush and it made my brush really stiff. I don't know if you guys can see how sticky this is. Y'all see that? Really, all it does is make your eyeshadow look really bad and really patchy. I remember not liking this because it's very crumbly. I remember not liking this because you get almost like no payoff. Let's just combine these two. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation Shadow Highlight Palette. I just remember when it came to these, it took a lot for the mattes to build up, and then once you start layering them, they kind of all just blend together. And then this one right here, this is the Covergirl Katy Kat palette, and it is the Katy Perry collection. And this one I don't like because it's just a big chunky mess. So I'm just gonna play with both of these. This is obviously not a tutorial, but let's just dive in. Oh, and by the way, this is like dusty as hell. The real problem, let's try to layer this dark brown in the crease and see how that goes. No, it doesn't look bad. These are just very, very lackluster. Like, if you are starting out in makeup and you really just want like a wash of color, then this isn't like horrible. But if you're really trying to like create a look, I literally am going in for like the 4th time with this brown shade just to like really get it to be like super pigmented. I'm gonna go in with the black now and just try to like deepen out the outer corner. I just feel like these shades are just very faded. I just feel like there's just better things out there at the drugstore. So I don't hate this, it's just not my favorite. Okay, so I just went ahead and finished at the lower lash line. Now let's use these guys right here. I'll pop on this middle shade on the lid, and I am gonna use a wet brush because these are very crumbly. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just picked some up and it literally took like a big chunk. Like, you see this? Just some setting spray and just pop it on. See how reflective it looks on my finger? I just feel like it doesn't transfer the same way on the eyes. Like, I don't feel like they're just, they're not good shimmers and they're crumbly. And I just feel like you can get better shimmers. I really do, at the drugstore. Again, Wet n Wild has some really good ones. We can keep packing it on and, you know, making it a little bit more shimmery, but throughout the day, it definitely fades. They don't have staying power. So, you know, I just feel like you could create a better look. So for that reason, I'm out. There's no eyelashes, fake lashes that I just think about. I'm like, oh, I hate them. So I'm just gonna talk about a mascara that I'm pretty sure I don't like, but let's find out. This is the Covergirl Peacock Flare Mascara. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's very weird. I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my top and bottom lashes and then come back and tell you guys. Okay, so I will say that the formula is not the worst. It's very like dry, so it gives you like a lot of volume. But there's something about this wand that it's so weird. I'm very particular about the placement of my lashes. I want them to be like all like separated perfectly. I don't know, I feel like you can't comb them out because anytime you turn it, it's like different. So it gives you like a, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of just makes them clump up together, which is weird because usually a brush like this, a rubber brush, is really good to like separate them. But since this has so many weird designs on it, I just feel like I can't get my lashes to like be separated how I like them, if that makes any sense. I just have a highlighter and a lip product to show you guys. There's no like setting spray that I don't like or anything like that. So let's talk about this. I don't hate this. I was just very, very, very disappointed. The e.l.f. highlighter in the shade 24 Karat Gold. This looks so beautiful. I thought this was gonna be like a metallic, buttery, wet looking highlighter. And the second that I touched it, it's just like it doesn't look horrible on the skin, but this is so rough. This is an old e.l.f. highlighter, and this is the most like buttery feeling formula. This just feels so much better on the finger and it looks better on the skin. It's just like rough. And see, you don't get very much payoff. I literally went so hard in it. And you know, it's, like I said, it's not the worst. I'm gonna go back in again. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't think it's very pretty. It came out not too long ago and I just don't understand how their highlighters are getting worse. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Get the one in this packaging. Look how much prettier this looks. Like, it literally picks up way more product. And look, like, hello, that looks pretty on the skin. This just looks powdery. This looks wet. See? Case closed. So I don't have any like lipstick or lip liner that I hate, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lip product because I do have a gloss that I do not like. Okay, so I just applied the Maybelline, the SuperStay Matte Ink in the shade Seductress, and I actually do like this lip formula, but the gloss that I don't like is this one. These are the liquid gold glosses, and this is from the Amber Shoal and Shop Hush collaboration. If you don't know who Amber Shoal, she is a YouTuber here, but she's not like a makeup YouTuber. She's more of a DIY. And she came out with a collaboration which included eyeshadows and highlighters and lip glosses, and I just didn't like this. I do have a whole video on the whole collection if you're interested, but these glosses are just so gritty. First of all, I just don't think they look very good because they do have glitter, but it's like too frosty, I think. And I can just like really feel the glitter. I just thought that it was like way too much. Out of other glosses that I've tried with glitter, this one, every time I rub my lips, like it just feels very gritty and I really hate that feeling. Okay guys, and this is the end of the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you're new to my channel, go watch other videos. I promise no other video is so negative like this one, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it and you learned something new today. Definitely let me know down below if there are products that I've used today that you either love or hate as well, or just like give me your thoughts. Don't forget to go look at her channel and subscribe to her. You're gonna want to just because she's awesome. So definitely watch out for part 2 where we try out each other's makeup. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys very much and I'll see you guys in my next video.